Alrighty, boys and girls. Welcome to When I Feel Like It O'Clock. Oh, look at that. My tie is a little askew. I get all dressed up nicely for you guys. One day, I might even start wearing pants. I'm loving you guys so much. Or maybe you don't wear pants because you love somebody so much. Okay, well, we're doing the top 15 draft picks. And you can go check them out. I have two videos, one from 11 to 15 and one from 6 to 11 if you haven't had time to watch it yet, because that would be the only reason why you wouldn't have, right? Um, I'm starting to get back on track after my moving and severe lack of Nutella uh, baths and rum o'clocks. I'm starting to get those back up to the necessary levels, and Napa clocks. I'm all major rebuild in the Napa clock area, boys and girls, let me tell ya. So, like I said, I always get shit for not doing these things fast enough because I love to talk about hockey. Make sure, oh yeah, by the way, the pencils are over by the lube dispensers. Make sure you have out your journals. And I'd like yesterday's assignments handed in today, please, all of you. Billy, yes, yesterday's assignments today. I don't want to hear any excuses, my friend. Stay well lubed. Jaime's body lubed. It's the best there. I said it. Now, we're on to the top 5, boys and girls. And I've had some letters about my picks so far. A lot of them have been maybe not on the nice side, especially people that are Owen Tippett fans. They think that they say that I haven't been very fair. I haven't been fair. Well, that's too bad. Let's go to our new, oh yes, right, okay. Let's go to our number 5. Number 5, I'm going with Cody Glass. Cody Glass has been driving up the rankings pretty quick and for good reason. However, I've had him high for quite a while. He's getting, the reason why Cody Glass gets was kind of getting slagged before this is first of all he's got to put on a lot of weight. But I don't see that being a problem. He's not that slight, but he's gaining weight fast. So that's another reason why he's climbing up the rankings. The other reason is he's got a game that is exceptional in all areas, but not elite in any one area. Sort of like when Winnipeg took Scheifele, same sort of thing, or when another Winnipeg, Wheeler, also was of course he was chosen as a high schooler, which was pretty incredible, but sort of in that area, and I think he's going to be that good or even better. So I'm putting him in at number 5. By the way, it's going to surprise you. You're going to be surprised by my decisions here. It's not the normal. Which I generally don't go on the normal side on anything that I do. The number 4 pick that I have is Miro Heiskanen. Miro Heiskanen is a good all-around defenseman, questionable offensive upside, but he kind of reminds me of like Jay Bouwmeester, something like that. Not quite the size, but he has that type of game. Great skating, solid in all areas, very confident, just a solid all-around defenseman. And those are hard to find nowadays, boys and girls. So I'm going to, if he was a righty, then if he was going to be playing on the right side, then I might even put him a little higher here. But I think at number 4 is where I'll likely put him. Is where I'm going to put him. I'm almost tempted to put Glass here, but because he's a defenseman and defensemen are so much sought after right now, I'm going to put him at 4. Now, here's where it gets interesting, boys and girls. Very interesting indeed. My number 3 is Niko Hemsey. I think that's just the way they say it. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Hemsey. I don't need to tell you probably too much about Niko Hemsey. You've seen everything. He's a very flashy player. He could be a second, could be a first line. A lot of people have him number one. In fact, I'd say the majority of people have him number one right now, because he did so well at the World Juniors, and he deserves it. I can see why somebody would pick him as a number one, the number one. There's no doubt about it. He has all the tools to be a number one pick in this draft. We're talking about kind of like splitting hairs here, so. My reason mostly is because I think there is a chance that he could be more just like a Nielsen or something like that, rather than what a lot of people are projecting him to be. I think there's a very good chance he's like a 50-point centerman, plays on your second line and plays really good defense. Nothing wrong with that, but a lot of people are projecting him a lot higher than that. So that's the reason why I'm putting him there. Now, my number 2 is Cale Makar. And I am so tempted to put him number 1 here because, to me, like a lot of people say that he's been, he's in comparison with the Ottawa defenseman, which is leaving me, Carlson. They put him as saying that he has that type of skill, and he does. He has skill similar to that. But actually, I would put him more in the Duncan Keith area, and with maybe more skill than Duncan Keith. He is just a fantastic defenseman all around, and I could see him going number 1. I could see New Jersey taking number 1, and I wouldn't shoo New Jersey for taking him number 1 either. He's that good. But as we could tell, then who would my number 1 be, boys and girls? I'm still sticking with Nolan Patrick. I think a lot of people, I've heard rumblings that projecting him to be like a second line centerman. I don't think so. I think he fought through crazy injuries and did amazing things considering the struggles he had this year. I think you're going to see him put up huge points next year. And I think that he could be just a second line centerman, a good second line centerman. But I think there's a lot more. I think it's very, very possible that he could be like something like Carter, but playing center, something like that. He has that type of skill set that he could be very, very, very good. And he's got the determination. He's got the pedigree. I am a person who does go with the fact that if they have NHL pedigree as far as their parents are concerned, it certainly helps a lot. It does give them a huge advantage. Anyways, that's my full 42, and I'm going long again. I just cannot go short. I just love you guys so much. My NHL Pearls of Wisdom. You can check out the rest of my list and many other pearls. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.